The largest anaconda ever recorded would look almost harmless compared to the true monster of the Paleocene. Today, we're diving into the story of Titanoboa, a snake so massive that it almost seems impossible. We tend to think of modern anacondas and pythons as the undisputed kings of the snake world. A 20-foot snake is enough to terrify almost anyone. But imagine a predator that would have considered one of those giants nothing more than an easy meal. In 2009, paleontologists working in the Cerrejón coal mine in Colombia made a discovery that stunned the scientific world. They uncovered an enormous fossilized vertebra about the size of a human wrist. At first, they believed it belonged to a prehistoric crocodile. But the truth turned out to be even more astonishing. The fossil belonged to a gigantic snake unlike anything ever seen before. Scientists named it Titanoboa. Based on the fossils, researchers estimate that Titanoboa reached nearly 50 feet in length and weighed more than 2,500 pounds. The largest green anaconda alive today is almost half as long and several times lighter. This prehistoric snake weighed about as much as a small car and moved with incredible muscular power. So how did a snake grow to such impossible proportions? The answer lies in Earth's ancient climate. Around 60 million years ago, the planet looked very different. The region that is now Colombia was covered by dense tropical rainforests and endless swamps. There were no winters, and the average yearly temperature stayed above 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Earth was essentially one enormous greenhouse. Because snakes are cold-blooded animals, their body temperature and metabolism depend entirely on the environment. The hotter the climate, the faster their metabolism and the greater their potential for growth. Modern-day Amazonia is actually too cool for a snake the size of Titanoboa. If it somehow existed today, it likely wouldn't survive for long. Many movies show giant snakes chasing prey through dense jungles, but that's probably not how Titanoboa hunted. On land, carrying such an enormous body would have required an incredible amount of energy. Water was its true domain. It behaved more like a giant crocodile than a modern python, remaining almost completely submerged for hours, with only its eyes above the surface while waiting patiently for prey. Its menu likely included giant freshwater turtles, armored fish, and early crocodilians. The moment an animal wandered too close, Titanoboa struck with incredible speed, wrapped its massive body around the victim, and crushed it with terrifying force before swallowing it whole. But even the perfect predator couldn't escape one unstoppable enemy: climate change. No asteroid wiped Titanoboa out. No larger predator hunted it to extinction. Over millions of years, Earth's climate gradually cooled by only a few degrees. For a giant cold-blooded reptile, that small change was devastating. Its metabolism slowed, food became harder to digest, wetlands began to disappear, and eventually Titanoboa vanished forever as mammals rose to dominate the planet. Titanoboa may have been nature's greatest experiment, a snake so enormous that it pushed the limits of what seemed biologically possible. It also reminds us how dramatically life on Earth can change when the climate shifts by only a few degrees. So here's a question for you. If you had the chance to visit a Paleocene river, knowing that somewhere beneath the muddy water, a 50-foot Titanoboa could be waiting, would you dare take a swim? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more incredible stories from the ancient world.